Hey, this is Ola coming to you live from my Empire Pro studios. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for hanging out with me again. Uh, in this video, we're going to be talking about joint venture, JV deals, the secrets of JV deals, and basically, these are some of the conversations that a lot of the gurus will not have with you. But I figure why not, right? So I want to share some information with you on JV deals today. JV is short for joint venture, so joint venture wholesale real estate deals, and that's what we want to talk about today. Um, if you're not familiar with our channel, in recent times, what we've done is that after I finish the topic, I get into some live follow-ups, and you can listen in as I have conversation with potential sellers. All right. Now, with that being said, joint venture is another fancy word for partnership. Um, I want to share something with you. There is not a single deal that I've closed since 2005, December 2005, that has not involved at least one or more partners. All right. It's just the way nature is the nature of real estate as a business. Okay. Every deal you're going to close is going to be in partnership with other professionals. Okay. It could be another wholesaler, could be another, it could be a JV with an actual investor who decided not to purchase that property. It could be a joint venture with a realtor, which you actually have to be leveraging. I mean, you have to be crazy to not be leveraging real estate agents because they have certain tools that make them probably one of the most profitable assets in your business. Okay, you can become an asset for them, they can become an asset for you, but also with other wholesalers. Okay, so if you're watching this channel, there's a very good chance that you are a wholesaler or aspiring real estate wholesaling professional. Okay, and primarily what we do is marketing. Okay, what is wholesaling? The art and science of finding deeply discounted properties. How do you find them? You go after uh, you prospect distressed homeowners. Okay, people in foreclosure, people with vacant properties, people with unwanted properties, people with tax delinquencies, people that are old that are retiring into a smaller place, properties that need significant amount of work. They're not willing to do the work, they just want to get rid of it, they just want to offload it. You go after these distressed homeowners, right? And that's how you find these deals. But that the act of going after them, the heart and the science of doing that is marketing. Okay, and is for real estate is actually wholesaling, because basically once you find a good candidate, you put them under contract and you sell the contract for a fee. That's what we do here, right? All right, so now with that out of the way, primarily what we do is we're marketing. Okay, we're marketing. If you're a marketer, you understand the power of your network. Okay, your network, your net worth, right? Basically, the value of you, the monetary value of your very existence and your assets, right? Um, is directly proportional to um, is directly proportional to your network, to how big your network is, right? So one of the things you want to do in real estate wholesaling is you want to get really good at building your network. All right. There's a lot of fear surrounding the idea of joint venture, even from quote unquote savvy wholesalers. Okay. Um, there are two sides to it. Some people are greedy. Okay. Some people just want to make, they get greedy, and some people are they want to hug up whatever they have going on, right? But the reality is that you can't really do that, because the people that are coming in to buy your property or your contract that you just acquired are more or less partners to you as well. Okay, and you definitely want to see them as a partner, because if you put a house under contract and you're about to close on it and you assign it to an investor, um, another great way that actually is truth that you can reference them to your sellers is that that's my partner. The investor is your business. I'm going to assign to one of my investors. I'm going to assign to one of my investor partners. right? It's a great way to put that. That way, you have some. You can basically inherit their credibility almost instantly, right? All right. So, and I wanted to share that with you. The fastest way to kill your business, all right, or the slowest way to build this business is to have a lack of abundance mindset. Okay, you want to think of this business as abundance, right? You want to think in abundance in every sense. You want to think of abundance, right? Everyone else's deal in the marketplace is your deal, okay? But I'm talking about wholesaling professionals, okay? If a house is listed on the market, if you're not licensed, that deal cannot be yours because you're not licensed. If a market is an off-market deal that another wholesaler has under contract, of course, with their permission, that deal can be yours and you can market that deal, okay, and make money together, right? Now, granted, you may stumble into some of them that are greedy, some of them that have lack of abundance mindset, some of them that always have the fear lingering at the back of their mind that someone is out to get them or to steal a deal from them, which, yes, that does happen, right? But the ones that understand how this game works understand that ultimately you want to have an abundance mindset. Okay. Ultimately, you cannot afford to roam around this industry or this profession with a close minded, lack of abundance mindset. You're basically going to be shooting yourself on the legs. Okay. So, case in point, you have a property under contract and you're concerned about how you're going to sell it. It's time to partner with other people in the game, especially in your local area, that may have, it's not may have, they have network beyond you, beyond your network. You basically, the idea is to leverage their network and find your buyer. And you never know, you see, you never want to prejudge where your buyer is going to come from. So, one of my friends in this game that I'm partnering with presently, he always says, well, I'd rather take 1% of something than 100% of nothing. That's a fact, okay? But I see that there's a lot of people in wholesaling that maybe have not had much experience with network marketing, okay, which is where you would have learned this, right? That the idea is to make money together, make as much money as possible together with other people, make money. Abundance is basically the key for you, okay? You want to think in terms of abundance. You want to help other people move their deals. You want other people to help you move your deals, okay? And that's essentially what we call JV, okay? You want to help other people move their deals. You want other people to help you move your deals because you never know where that next buyer is coming from. And money comes from only one place. Okay. It comes from people, but specifically buyers. Okay. So this is one of the reasons why your buyers list is an ever growing list. I know some people say, hey, you don't need to build a bias list. Well, you do, okay? But more importantly, you need to build a bias network. There's a difference between a bias list and a bias network. A bias list just contains people that can potentially buy, people that you've identified that, yeah, they actually want to buy. A bias network has everyone on it, the buyers, and everyone that can bring you a buyer. Okay, not just the buyers, but anyone that can potentially bring you a buyer. So we're talking about private lenders, hard money lenders. Some of them have people in their what do you call it? In their Rolodex, right? That can buy from you. Of course, realtors, right? Of course, other wholesalers, but of course the buyers too. But if your list just contains just those five cash, quote unquote, cash buyers in your local REA meeting, you're going to be missing out a lot. Plus, you're closed minded. You're running your business with a closed mindset, and that's leaving money on the table. Okay, some of your highest bidder for any properties or any contract you have acquired are gonna come from. They're not gonna be existing buyers. Some of the most profitable deals you're gonna sell to people that are not necessarily experienced, because people that are experienced typically we have are closed-minded criteria for buying, and a lot of your properties will not fit their criteria, right? So, but if you expand on the idea of buyers list to a buyer network, right, by simply joint venturing with other people, starting from private lenders to wholesalers to other buyers, yes. Even the smartest buyers in the market are also wholesalers, because it's not every deal that will fit what they want. They're always open to share with their network. The idea is to have multiple people on your list, including buyers themselves, but people that have network that can become buyers. That's how Facebook grew. That's how Instagram grew. That's how the internet went wild. Okay, that's the whole idea of going viral. Okay, so anytime another person tells you that, hey, you don't need you don't need to have a bias list, ask yourself, right, isn't that shooting yourself on the legs? If you in fact can continue the same activities, which is prospecting, which we're going to do here today, but that automatically builds your bias list, quote unquote bias network, preferably bias network, right? Why not just build the network? Okay, some people are going to come from your network and outrightly buy a property with a $50,000 spread from you. Some people are going to come from other people's network. All right, so if they come from somebody else's network and you split that profit with somebody else, you made 25 instead of 50. But there's also a chance that if you did not have that person on your list, you would have made zero. Maybe you wouldn't find a buyer, or maybe the contract would have expired before you could find a buyer, and then you lost out completely because you had a limited, closed-minded, lack of abundance mindset. So the point here is that if you can make 1 grand on a deal, make that 1 grand and keep it moving to the next deal. Remember, you have 3,000 more people to call, right? Right? If you could make 10 grand, make 10 grand and keep it moving. If you could make 25, make 25. If you made $75,000 a deal and you shut down your business, you're still broke anyway. The idea is cash flow. It's a business flow. You want business to be flowing. That's when you're better off than anything else. Okay. You want that to be flowing. It doesn't matter if it's 1,000, doesn't matter if it's $2,000. It doesn't. So you want to basically build relationship with other people in the industry. And yes, keep it open for them to JV with you. Here's the downside to being open to being JV. You're going to find people always looking to sign paperwork with you. Okay. And let me share with you like this. All right. If somebody insists that you must sign a JV paperwork before they partner with you, that's your choice. But you don't have to sign that, just so you understand. Okay. If they're true hustlers and they're actually going to move your property, they probably don't need the JV contract. Okay. Maybe if you find a buyer and the buyer's about to go under contract, then you can put a JV together. But the actual act of finding a buyer, somebody that will find you a buyer already have a network. They just send in one email or a text blast, right? They shouldn't need you to be signing contracts. Okay. Now, it's a matter of choice. I do get people to sign JV sometimes, but at the very minimum, I need them to show me that they have the property on the contract. It depends on what kind of relationship I have with them. Honestly, it depends on how I feel too in that moment in time. So but the point here I'm saying is this: the culture of, hey, sign this JV, sign this JV. Don't get too anal about that. If you find a deal that seems like a deal, somebody is promoting it, and you want to jump on that bandwagon and promote it because you have that room, you have that space, you have that network, you have that media, right? You have your own network that you can send it to them. It doesn't cost anything. The only downside to that is that the property wouldn't sell. That's a chance anyway, right? The upside to it is that you close a deal, you make 25, $15,000. Okay. So that's something I wanted to share with you. Another thing is that once you close your first 5 deals and you have some experience, share what you know with other people. All those other people can become JV, joint venture people in your network. The bottom line I'm trying to tell you here is that you want to build a team. Okay? Teamwork makes the dream work. You're not going to do this all by yourself. It's just not going to happen. Okay? Now you have to start something, okay, because even when you're trying to partner with other people, you want to bring some to the table. You want to bring some kind of value to the table. One of the top mistakes I see people make is that, hey, can I JB, can I team up with you, can I shadow you? But they're coming from a standpoint of they want to take from you. And usually a person you're asking to do that for you will shy away from it because you're looking to take from them, or they have limited time, they have limited resources, they don't have time for people to be shadowing them. But if you have some kind of value to bring to the table, sometimes it's just the idea that you're closing deals already, you're closing deals back to back already. They kind of trust that having you in their team is a plus. You'll become an asset for them. All right. So that's something I wanted to share with you today. Um, 2 points, okay, is have an abundance mindset. Okay, if your deal is yours, no one can steal it. All right. Number two is don't engage in signing JV deals all over the place. Those documents are useless for the most part anyway. Okay, just jump on the bandwagon. If it looks like a really good deal, you're building your own buyers network, right? You should be building your own buyers network. Feel free to send that to them, somebody, and put your contact information on it, right? You may have fear that, yeah, but they see it on your list, they see it on this other person's list as well. They see, that's just fear. Okay. And then automatically your brain will start assuming that, yeah, everybody sees that it's all over the place, it becomes messy, I don't want to be a part of that. You assume that people actually are paying that much attention. That's an assumption. Okay. No, people are not paying that much attention. At least the people that you should care about are not paying attention. If they see a deal that makes sense to them, it doesn't matter how they get to the deal, they will bite the deal. Okay. It doesn't matter if it's through you or somebody else. For the most part, people will be loyal to you as well too. That being said, verify, sign a JV deal once you have a buyer that's interested. Before you go on the contract, sign a JV deal with the person in control of the deal. That's okay if you want to do that. If you want to just feel free, for the most part, we don't sign anything. People I've closed deals with, we don't sign anything because we understand that it's a small world and words like negative things travel around very quickly. If you're out here to screw people, the words will travel around fast enough and you will shoot yourself on the legs. Okay. So we understand that. So we don't bother too much about you must sign this, we just want to move deals. The more deals you move, the better. The more your name is out there, the more people can see that you're busy, the more opportunities will present itself to you. It will feel like magic, but it's because you've been working hard at making sure you're everywhere. You see another wholesaler trying to sell their deal, ask them, listen, is it okay if I JV with you and I send this to my network? If they have watched this video, of course they'll say yes, right? If they haven't seen this video, there's a chance that they'll be greedy and will say no, it's okay, just keep it moving. All right. You may have other people that have a list and they have a list of buyers. Say, hey, listen, I got this deal. Can you send it to your list? For the most part, not for the most part, some of them may say no because they have a closed mindset or because that's a resource for them and they are very particular on what they send out. It may just not fit their criteria. Don't take it personal or personally, just keep it moving. But be open to the same way you ask for referrals all the time. You're going to see me in action in a second. I ask for referrals all the time. The same way you ask for referrals all the time, ask to JV all the time in this industry. And even if you don't have money yet to start your own operation, um, if you don't, chances are you don't have money to build a list, so it becomes useless. But if you have a list that you've been building of buyers and stuff like that, or you have a way, or you want to focus on building a list of potential buyers, it's a great way to approach the business too. You can say, my own type of wholesaler, I'm a co-wholesaler. Some people call it reverse wholesaler. I put a buyers list in place and I just match other people's deals with my buyers. You make money still that way from JV. And no, you're not selling houses, you're selling contracts. If you want to sell houses, you got to be licensed. You know that, right? But you can sell contracts attached to the sale of a house. There's no rules against that. Isn't that beautiful, right? So that's that. So let's get with that being said, don't forget, if you're brand new here, if I said anything that made sense, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Please. Thank you. I beg for that because it helps me grow the channel. Thank you. We're at 1,500 plus subscribers right now, and it's been 2 years. And there are people that have channels less than a year and has grown way faster. The factors, there's too many variables. We don't know what they are. Bottom line is that consistency is the best variable, and I keep showing up every day. We have over 600 videos on this channel that will teach you this stuff and you will learn from it. So make sure you watch other videos once we're done with this. Smart Real Estate Wholesaling is the book I authored. You can get it for free, a free PDF at smartrealestatewholesaling.com. It's also available like this in a book and audio and Kindle. All right. So just want to share that with you real quickly. Before we get into today's call, let me see what's going on. Let's see how many we have. Let me see how many appointments I have to call. Let's see. If you have any questions, please feel free to use the comment box below. Let's see. We got okay, I got 4 appointments to call. No, actually 5. No, four. Yep, 4. So let's go ahead and call those people. We got Karen, we got Lisa, we got Michael, we got Kevin. Let me see here. And let's call those people and see if we can get a contract out there today or put some offers out. Well, we're going to put offers out regardless. Okay. Let me see here. Uh, let's see here. Uh, uh, mm, interesting. All right. So let's see here. All right. So call Carol for the property. All right. So these guys are not pre-qualifying enough people. So let me just make sure that let me just make sure I set up because we're gonna have a meeting and do some roll call, some role plays. All right, run role play meeting. We're gonna have a role play meeting, and then take it from there. Awesome. Okay. All right, let's call this number real quick. 2:23 p.m. Yes, may I speak to Kevin, please? May I speak to Kevin? How you doing, Kevin? This is Ola. You spoke to my assistant maybe a little while ago about your house in Ryerton, New Jersey. Oh, to call. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The number I just. Okay, you're right. You're right. I'll call your wife. Thank you. I have that number. Thank you. Uh huh. Uh huh. I got that. Thank you so much. Bye. All right. So it was actually in the notes to call the wife. Um. So they were supposed to update phone numbers. So the beauty about running this type of business is, as you do, you optimize. Okay. As you do, you optimize. See here. The no. See, I just called again. I just called the guy again. He's gonna be pissed off. So the husband doesn't know anything about the property. He wants us to call. That's why. Hello, hi, may I speak to Carol?
Hello.
Hi, Carol. Um, I just spoke to Kevin. He wanted me to call you regarding your property in Raritan, New Jersey.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
How you doing? Um, I wanted to know if you're open to an offer on the property.
I am if it's reasonable.
Oh, okay. If it's does it need any kind of work?
Paint job, maybe new carpeting, but otherwise it's in good shape.
Oh, okay, the house is functional.
It's very functional.
Okay, are you live there or is it rented out?
Live there.
Oh, you live there. Okay, okay. How much? Maybe about $25,000 worth of work. Maybe
No,
not that
I'm
much.
thinking. I'm thinking like under 10, 8,000 maybe.
Okay, okay,
If at the most, that would be. I would say that's high.
okay.
So
Well,
yeah,
how soon would you like to sell it?
yeah, I'm interested in selling it.
How soon?
Oh, sooner the better.
Okay. All right. Why do you want to sell it?
Moving.
Oh, okay. Moving. Where are you moving to? Florida?
No, no.
Oh,
It doesn't matter, does it?
it doesn't. I wanted to know if I'll be jealous of you because quite a few people have been talking about Florida recently.
Nah, I wouldn't move to Florida. They can't pay me enough to live in Florida.
Oh, wow. That's a first.
Yeah, no. People been to Florida? People aren't the best.
Not
So,
not not a big deal.
no, people aren't the nicest.
They're not
Not a
the
good spot.
they're not the
No,
nicest you said?
no, not the nicest of Florida, no. Too many people from all over. So
Oh
they're
my,
cranky.
oh my God. That's the first two. I thought people in the south are nicer.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
No.
Okay, let me see if I can give you an offer on this property. Let me see here. How many bedrooms is it?
3 bedrooms.
And how many bathrooms?
Just one. It's a very large bathroom.
Okay.
It has a very open basement, which would be really good if anybody was wanting to do something to it.
Is the basement finished?
No.
Not finished. Okay. And does it have a garage?
No. There's a shed.
Okay, I see that there are trees in front of it. Let me see here.
It's got it's all got paving stone design.
Mm-hmm.
The front porch is all new. The windows in the front are new. The kitchen is all stainless steel, new appliances.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in pretty good shape.
Does it have a master bedroom with a?
It doesn't have a walk-in closet now. I know you're interested in that now.
Okay, so no walk-in closet, fancy stuff. But each one of the bedrooms have a closet, though, right?
Of course, yes.
Okay, all right.
It has a big deck off the back.
Gotcha. Do you have any idea of what it's worth in today's market?
I've had various prices claimed to me. I had one gentleman say I should get 350. I think that's a little unrealistic for that area. So I was thinking maybe around 325 and negotiable, of course, because of the few items it needs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you said maybe about $10,000 worth of work. Okay.
Not really. I'm saying like 8 at the most.
You said 8. Yeah, you said 8.
Yeah.
That's true. Did you say something about new appliances?
Yeah, it has the 2-drawer dishwasher, stainless steel, official pickup, or how you say it. It's a $2,500 dishwasher.
Mm-hmm.
It has a brand new refrigerator, probably used, and it has a 5-burner stainless steel gas stove.
Okay.
With the middle burner is one of those long burners.
Gotcha. Let me see here. All right. You wouldn't accept $200,000 for this house, would you?
Absolutely not.
What's the lowest you will go?
Depends. Maybe 305.
305. All right. So 305 will be very close to retail price at that price. You know what I mean? That would be very close to retail price. Have you considered listing it on the market with an agent?
I'm going to. Yeah, I was just. I'm starting to just. We've been slowly packing up, so it's kind of in a disarray. So I'm going to be doing the walls and making it look prettier.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Right.
I'm getting rid of it.
Okay. Yeah, if you have the resources to do that and a little bit of time, maybe 60 to 100 days, then you deserve the highest and best offer. That's what I think. And the value that I see here, I want to share that with you. And I'm gonna have his name is Nara. His name is Nara. He's the best agent in the area. He will call you. But the numbers that I'm looking at is 357. You could get, if the house is in okay shape and nothing crazy, just neat, mint condition.
Yeah.
You get
I
with.
mean, I'm going to tell you, we've lived there for a long time, so that's a lot of stuff that we're cleaning up. But as far as care, I'm taking good care of the house.
No, but you got time for that too, right? From what I'm sensing. Yeah, yeah. So I'll have him call you. It's looking more like 357. You could easily get 357, possibly up to 368. Okay.
Yeah, and the nice thing about this house is too, it's not a big distance from the train stop to go to New York.
Right.
And the other pieces, it is zoned for a business too.
Yeah, it's right next to the corridor. I do see that.
It's
Yeah.
zoned for a business too. It's zone B, so it has a lot of potential if someone wanted to. But I had a couple last fall from Queens. They would have paid me that easy. So it's just that he worked in Queens, so it was going to be too hard for him. But if he had worked in Manhattan, it would be a perfect ride.
Right.
On the train.
Right.
So yeah, I think you're right. I think I should be able to get close to that. I had a guy that owns like 9 homes in Raritan. He said I should be able to get 350, 360.
Yep.
Yeah.
About that. Yeah. His name is Nara. Nara.
Okay.
Yeah, he's my personal agent. He will take care of you. I'll just have him call you.
Yeah, have him call me.
I'm a private investor. If you were in a situation that you had to be out and you need some cash, that's where I get involved.
No, I don't need cash right away.
Right.
I need to make the most. I've owned the house for a long time, and I've taken care of what I wanted. I put in the paving stones alone. I spent a fortune on.
Yeah.
And the porches I've spent a fortune. Oh, it's the not Trek, but it is the composite deck. It's a beautiful back deck with the rolling, blind that comes out, to cover it. It's in good shape.
Good shape.
And I, put landscaping. I mean, I'm not going to pretend I've been traveling a lot, so I haven't been as attentive to it. But
yeah, let's get you the most we can get you on it.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I would have liked to have put a second bathroom, but we didn't. So that's
yeah. If that's necessary, he would know too. He would look at the neighborhood and see, maybe that will add value. Sometimes it's not necessary based on the neighborhood.
Well,
so.
I think the nice thing is once we clear out that basement, when you see that 10, it's at least 10 foot. It might be almost 12-foot ceiling to the basement. It's huge, and you go down there and you're like, wow, there's so much I can do. So I need a couple that comes in and says, I can do a lot with this basement because there's so much you can do with that basement.
Yeah.
So,
all right, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Save my number though, in case you know anybody looking to get rid of something. That's me.
Okay.
All right. My name is Ola. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ola.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So that's more of a listing prospect. Again, just give people what they want. Don't stress it. Give people what they want and leave the rest alone. That's all you can do. Give people what they want. If they want money, then you offer them to buy the property. If they have time and they don't have a need for like quick money right away, then basically don't try to shove your $200,000 deal down their throat. If you stress that too much and you already smell that they're retail, they will find it disrespectful. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna say Carol. Oh, there you go. See why. I just need to document the outcome, and then so cell number is a primary, and you'll get a call from she'll get a call from Nara. Uh, Listing candidate. Send to Nara. Then I set up a task. So again, you need proper CRM to do these things to keep track of what's going on. It makes your life easier. Okay, makes your life heck of a lot more easier. Set up a task. Give on to the next person. All right, let's call the next person. This person is Michael. Michael is very interested in selling property. Contact available anytime. Okay, so he gave us a different primary number. Let's try this. 732-6952. And this is a property in Waywall Township. It's weird. Wall Township. That's where it is.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 732.
All right, I'm gonna try the second line. All right, so yesterday, after a quick conversation with my partner, we decided to be following up to 7 times, not just 3 times anymore. Just so you know, okay. Let's see here.
Hello, this is Michael Ben.
All right, so Michael did not pick up. We'll try the other line. There are 2 more lines here. I'm gonna try them.
Hi, this is myEmpirePRO. I can't take your phone call right now, but leave a message and I'll get back to you soon.
All right. So here's somebody trying to contact me. They have a POF. They want to see one of my properties. So I need to send that real quick. Wait, come on. NJ. I@gmail.com. All right. Let's go back to our calls. Let's try the last line on here. So this person says excellent condition. Want to sell ASAP. Not living there anymore. Here the first offer. Okay. So that's a pre-qualified one. All right. No one is picking up that line. All right. So let's just move on to the next. Set up a second follow-up call. Now let's call Lisa. Lisa, interested in selling the property. Number to contact anywhere from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The property is being repaired. If the price is right, it's vacant. Want to discuss the offer. All right. So 4 2, more like 2:30 p.m. Let's see here. No. All right. So let's try it to call Lisa. Hi, may I speak to Lisa, please?
Yes, this is.
Hi, Lisa. My name is Ola. I'm calling you about your property on Park Avenue in Asbury Park.
Which property and who are?
I think it's a condo, apartment 4D.
What do you need?
You spoke to my assistant earlier. Was it today? You expressed interest in selling.
I'm interested in selling all of my properties for the right price. So, where are you from, and what's the deal?
My name is Ola. I'm a private investor, and I'm looking for deals. So,
Well, I'm not willing. I'm also an investor, so I'm not giving deals.
okay, but you
Yeah,
have you have properties for sale. Are you open to discussing the numbers at all, or no?
yes, I am, but I'm not going to give discounts. I'm not selling my properties for discounts.
Okay, you want to sell them at retail price.
Correct.
That's understandable. I mean, we're speaking the same language. It's okay. That's all right. All right.
Okay.
How many other properties do you have?
I have like five in Asbury Park. About five.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you a question. Do you have an agent you're working with already?
I am an agent. I'm a real estate agent as well.
You're a real estate agent as well. Okay. Well, you're an investor. We could partner together. We could do JVs, all type of stuff, even outside of your houses. So if you're open to that, we can talk maybe for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm willing to talk. Actually, I'm tied up at the moment. Is this your cell number?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Okay. Yeah, let me program it in my phone so I know who you are when you call next time.
Mm-hmm.
But let's definitely
My name is Ola. My name is Ola. And if you need a hand moving the properties, I don't care about this. I just care about getting you what you want. If you feel like we can do some partnership to make that happen, feel free to hit me up later and then we'll talk about it.
what do you do exactly? Are you a real estate agent or what do you do?
I'm more or less a one-stop shop for everything for real estate. Yeah. So it really depends on the service I can offer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Lending too, or
Lending as well, yes.
really? All right. Well, yeah, I'd like to talk to you. Why don't we set time aside? Right now, I'm not even in front of the calendar, so I can't even really figure out when I can meet with you. But maybe you can shoot me a text.
Okay.
With your info, and then I'll try to get back to you and figure out a good time for both of us.
I'll do that. No problem.
Thank you, Ola.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
I'm not shooting no text. Um, it's okay to have the conversation. She may end up saving it, but sometimes, see, what she is not what you want to be in this industry, right? You don't want to, because you know about real estate, be overly defensive when a real estate person calls you. There's always room to serve each other. There's zero reason to ever be nasty or say, what do you want? I don't give this kind of course I'm looking for a deal. The deal may actually be make you happy, So because I said it's a deal doesn't mean it's not gonna make you happy. But she doesn't know. For that kind of person with that kind of attitude, I want them chasing me. Hands down, 100%. They have to chase me, they have to need it bad enough, and that's the only way I can operate with that kind of person. So I'm literally just simply gonna mark her not interested, keep it moving. All right, let's let's move on to the next. Let's call the last appointment that I have for today. This person says she will put it on the market soon. Okay, so she wants to sell. Nothing major in repairs. She did not answer the other questions. It looks like it's a pre-foreclosure, most likely in Oakland, New Jersey. Did you know there's an Oakland in New Jersey? You didn't know that, did you? Yes, there is. Yeah. It's not just in California, it's in New Jersey. Like a lot of cities, like a lot of city names, right? This property is foreclosure. Recording date 4/2/2019. That's 2nd of April. Lease pendings. Let's see here. Property is worth about 469. It was purchased in 2004 at 504. Mortgage, most recent mortgage is 2006. So they may have some equity. Maybe not. History. Yeah, the last deed transfer was 15 years ago. All right, let's just give him a call. Let's see what's up. This is Karen. Keep in mind, you want to just be building relationships as you talk, have this conversation. So,
Hello?
yes, I may I speak to Karen, please. Hi, Karen. My name is Ola. I'm calling about your property in Oakland.
Hold on 1 second, okay? Hold on.
Sure. Yes, you spoke to my assistant yesterday about your property in Oakland, New Jersey.
Yes.
How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good. Did I catch you at a good time?
I think I can talk.
Okay.
I'm at work, but I think I can talk for a few minutes.
For a few minutes. Okay. You said nothing major when they asked you about the condition. Doesn't need much repair. Yeah.
There's nothing major that needs to be done. I think the biggest place is the kitchen, and everything else has been updated.
Okay, so it can use a brand new kitchen.
It needs a new kitchen, absolutely. It needs a kitchen, a new kitchen.
Okay. How many bedrooms is it?
5.
5 bedroom. How many bathrooms?
3.
Okay. And how soon do you need to sell?
As soon as possible. I'd like to be out of the state by June, July.
Okay, by June, July. Okay. And why do you want to sell?
I want to move to Texas. I think I absolutely want to move to Texas.
Now you got me jealous.
Cost of living is much cheaper. The salaries are about the same, and so I don't need to be hustling as hard.
What part of Texas are you thinking?
Houston.
Houston. Nice, nice, nice. I'm jealous though. Yeah.
So what is the name of your company?
NJ Cashbuy, and I'm a private investor.
NJ Cashbuy.
NJCashbuy.com, and I'm a private investor. So, I'm an investor. I buy this property so I can make profit from them, provided you get what you want. All right. Do you have any ballpark price that you have in mind?
About 600.
If you get 600, you'd be happy.
I'd be happy if I could get more, but if I get 600, it pays off my mortgage, and I may have a few dollars left over, so that would work for me.
Got you. Let me take a look at the numbers of what is selling for in that area. Are you familiar with the value in the area?
It depends on which part of Oakland. The house next to me,
Mm-hmm.
the people sold it, they renovated it a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and they were asking like $1 million for it. But they didn't get the $1 million, and I'm not sure what it sold for, but I'm sure that when they dropped the price, that's what opened the market for them. And then the one on the other side of me, I think it was bankruptcy, and they had it listed for like 470 something. I don't know what they sold it for, but they got it sold.
Okay.
And, that house is smaller than mine.
Okay.
So, it depends.
Gotcha.
I'm seeing all different numbers in the neighborhood.
Well, I don't see anything that sold on your street in the past. Okay, I see 11. Number 11 sold. That's next to you. That's true. Yeah, that sold. That sold at 470 in February. Yeah, it sold
That's
at
the one that
470.
was, I think the bank took it back.
Oh, okay, the bank took it back. Okay. All right.
That's the one I was telling you about.
Gotcha. Yep, yep. Let me see if I see the other one because you mentioned two. So the criteria that I look at is within the last 6 months and only 1 mile radius to your house. Okay, that's what I look like. That number, the value of your house is coming back at. Your house is a pretty big house. I have to say that compared to everything else. But average sold price in that area is 442 in the last 6 months.
And when I bought the house 15 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I spent 585. So,
You spent 585.
yes, and I know it was a seller's market at that point.
Mm-hmm. It was.
But the house, I have renovated it up and down. The new roof, the new front side, and the side I didn't get to yet. And it needs a new garage door. But I've redone the landscaping, and I've redone the whole house inside.
Have you considered listing it on the market with an agent?
I spoke to a real estate person yesterday actually, and he's coming over to see the place. And I'm getting ready now. I was just kind of clearing out some of the stuff from the house to see. So when you come in, you don't see all of me, and then I need to list it. So I'm clearing out my house into the pod, and then leaving some pieces in there, and then I'm going to show it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So since you have an agent coming to see it, what I will say is save my number. Because if that doesn't work, let me just share some numbers with you. If it doesn't work out with your agent, you can call me. I'll send my agent to you and it will take care of you. Okay. If you have some time, then definitely you should list it on the market so you can get the highest and best offer. If you have some time, okay. If I was to pay for that property, I have to pay way less because I'm an investor and I have to make profit. Yeah. So, but the best thing at this stage, based on what you've just told me, is to probably list it on the market. The average sold price, based on the average square footage in your area in the last 6 months, which is $347 per square foot. The average sold price is 442. Okay.
How much square foot is that? Because I have a 2,600 square foot house.
It's average across. So now your house is the actual building is 2,690, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Right. So your house, based on the square footage, if you get lucky, somebody may go crazy and decide to pay $900,000 for it. It's adjusted. Yeah, so based on the size of your house, it's adjusted up to 934,000. But location is real estate, right? So if your house is standing alone, it's about the neighborhood. You know, so the average in the neighborhood is 442, but your house is a bigger house, so it may get a little bit more. Okay, so that's what you have in your hands. Okay, do you want me to have my agent call you anyway?
You can give me a number. Give me a number, and I'll keep it in mind.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They need to come and give me an idea of what it is I
Yeah.
can get for it. That's what I'm waiting on the guy to come to tell me.
What I'll do is that, because I'm in the middle of a different screen right now, what I'll do is I'll pass your information to him. He'll call you to arrange that. Okay. His name is Nara. He will call you and arrange a visitation. Nara, Nara.
Okay. And
And
what is, you said it's New Jersey cash buy. And your name?
no, 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 no. That's just my personal company name. You don't need that. That's my private investment company. What you do? Who I'm sending to you is my partner. Is an agent, and is with Realty Mart. So he will call you, okay, and then he will discuss possibilities with you, and then see what's possible. That way, you can at least, you have options, even with the other person coming to see you too.
Well, give me a number so that I can figure out. You know
Oh,
what?
you want me to give you his phone number?
Yeah, give me a number so I know that when I see it, I know who is calling me. Otherwise, I don't usually pick up my phone when I can't tell who is calling because I get a lot of people. I don't know. A lot of crazy
I
calls,
feel
a
you.
lot of sales calls, and it's nice to be able to know who is calling me.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you on that. Let me hold on 1 second, okay? Let me pull that up real quick. And number is 347-4190.
Okay.
And I'll have him call you as well, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Talk soon. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So just another listing prospect. If it becomes a listing, we'll partner together. We will make money together, basically. All right. So let me put that in here. Then there was my phone was buzzing off. So I'm gonna call. It's a deal. It's a person calling me because of a deal. So let me see what she has to say. Hi, Deb.
Hi.
Say that again.
Did you hear from Rick or the other guy?
No, I'm not sure if you guys are serious. No, I haven't heard from them. Nope.
Okay. I'll give him a call.
All right. Bye. All right. So this gentleman just sent me. He just sent me a POF, I guess. Let me just set up a task to send to Nara. All right. So two listing candidates, basically from today's appointment. Nothing special. Let's go to. Let's see if we got a few follow ups to make. Yeah, we got about. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I've got. What's today? Okay, today's 12. Okay, so no future. No, today's not 12. Let's see. Okay. Uh, let's see. Let's see. All right, let's start our follow up from here. There you go. Got about maybe 3 or 4. Let me see. This person just sent a POF. Let's have a conversation with him while we're here. Let's see. Okay. Uh, Fires based on the share view of financial your coding power. Uh, okay. Let's see. I'll talk to him after. Let's just get on with what we're doing here. Let's make some follow up calls. All right. So let's see. Let's talk to Chris. Let's follow up with Chris on the contract we sent to him. Let's see where his mind is.
Hello.
Hey, Chris. This is Ola.
Hola, how you doing?
Very good. Very good. I received the plan last night.
Okay.
Pretty vast stuff. Now, what are we waiting for? Can you sign the contract?
You have to. My lawyers have to make a few changes to it.
A few changes?
Yeah, we just got to see how much money we're putting into escrow in that 7-day period.
Uh huh.
And you want the 5 lots, right?
No. I sent you two contracts for both. For all you have, you want to sell both, right?
Yes, but it's a 5-lot subdivision that basically I think you're buying.
Just the subdivision part of it.
Well, don't you want? I'm going to have to hand that over to you, right?
I mean, I'm looking at what's on the deed right now is about 10.49 acres.
Yes.
All of them. That's what I'm looking at.
I know, but basically.
Oh, you talking about the subdivision approval as well? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Don't you want that?
Are you selling that?
Yes.
How much?
That's what I thought I was selling you.
Oh, just that? What about the property itself?
I'll gladly say the property itself, but the property itself is a 5. Those two properties come up with the 5-lot subdivision.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. So the property is coming with the subdivision approval, right? It's coming all together. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The whole thing. But my question for you is that you want to sell the whole thing, right? With the property.
Yes.
Okay, and that's the price we discussed, right?
Yeah, that's the 5-lot subdivision.
Okay, all right. Um, what I'm asking you is whatever you want to sell, if you want to hide it or you want to scribble on the contract, feel free to do that. That's what I'm going to help you get rid of. My role here is to help you get rid of this property if that's what you're looking to do at the price that you want. Okay. If that's not what you're looking to do and we're looking to see what the market says, you want to list it on the market, that's a different conversation altogether. Okay. And I don't know if you're very clear on what I mean by that.
Basically, just what my lawyer said. If you buy the two properties,
Mm-hmm.
that it doesn't come with the five. It does come with the 5 lots. It's approved.
Yes, I understand that. And we discussed all of that at 1.25.
Okay. Then let me. What were you thinking of putting in escrow after that 7-day period?
It depends on what my investor wants to do. At that point, we'll discuss that.
Okay, we'll see what that is, and if it's only in that 7-day period, how much money you put up. Just so I don't want to, wait 3 months and then you guys walk away like
Uh,
the last time.
no, 7 days. Listen, right now in this moment in time, let me just be frank with you. In this moment in time, if you sign that contract and you call me in the morning, you say you want to pull out of it, you pull out of it. My job here is to help you move these properties. That's it. I'm not discussing anything more than that. It's just not what I'm doing.
Okay, are you taking a percentage?
No, you're not paying me. My investor will pay me.
Okay, let me
All
call you
right.
back. So can you give me a number that you're happy with to put into escrow after 7 days?
I mean, I don't know that. It depends on my investor partner. I don't know that number. Just think about it this way. Since I've been talking to you, it's been already 7 days. Just think of it that way, So if I was asking you for 3 months, that's a different scenario. I just want you to put something in paper, put something in writing, so I can rightfully share with my investor partners. If I don't have some equitable interest in that situation, I can't do that. You see what I'm saying right now? So what you have as a sales contract is an option to purchase for 7 days that you can pull out of anytime you want. No obligations on your end. So I'm not holding you hostage. If somebody comes tomorrow and sweep you off your feet, sure. You know, then just let me know. Just let me know by text message. I mean, you communicate well by text message, so that's not a problem to let me know. So this is me. This is you adding me as a value to your arsenals here. It's not the other way around. I mean, if you see it that way, that's what I mean. Mhm.
And if I give you my lawyer's phone, if you wouldn't mind calling him.
I will not talk to your lawyer because we're not putting anything in escrow and we're not locking the contract yet.
Oh, so you won't talk to him yet?
No, not yet. When we put something in escrow, when we put money in escrow, we will put it into your lawyer's escrow and then we start conversation with him. Then we start the attorney's review.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll tell my lawyer to scratch some things on it, get it back to you as soon as I can.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll move forward. Okay.
All right, no problem.
Great.
Talk soon. Bye. What you saw me exercise there is posture. Okay, posture. When people are motivated, he's this guy. I can bet money on it. I think he mentioned it. He's in financial trouble and he needs money. But I'm not going to bring that up, obviously, because that can build up fences. But you got to know that at the back of your mind and maintain your posture because you don't need them, they need you. And if you start feeling like you need them, then you should actually hang up at that point in time and move on to the next prospect that will make you feel like you're serving someone. If you don't feel like you're serving someone, you're wasting your time. Okay. So I'm actually going to say waiting and get him off my radar for now. Uh, mm, I'm gonna put a follow up there for a month. Okay, so we follow up with him in a month, right? And drop that priority to medium from high. That's it. Keep on moving, right? So this one is a follow up, third follow up. Let's try to call him. 6:37. Call his husband at that time. She didn't answer those questions. Call at 6:37 p.m. I don't know. Let's try this number. This is a new prospect. Yes, hi. I'm looking to speak to the person in control of 149 Overlay Road.
Can I take your name and number and I'll have them get back to you?
Okay, my name is Ola.
Hold on 1 second.
Hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Ola.
Spell that.
OLA
Okay.
3834.
3834. Okay,
Hmm.
great.
Yeah, that's Timothy, right? You're the wife?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you spoke to my assistant maybe yesterday. When is a good time to call Timothy back? When is a good time?
I'll have him get back to you. Okay.
Have a good day.
Thanks.
All right, so let's see. Let's call the other numbers on this line. So we may have a cell phone number actually. Let's see.
Hello.
Yes, hi, it's Timothy.
Who's this?
My name is Ola. I'm calling about property at 149. Yeah, I'm interested in discussing that if you're open to selling.
I am open to selling, sure.
Oh, okay. What's the condition of that property right now?
Well, when you say what's the condition, what do you mean?
Does it need repairs?
No, dude, it's a building lot.
Oh, it's a building lot. Yeah, I'm a private investor, and basically I'm calling stuff that has that's on record as vacant properties. That's why. Okay, so it's a building lot that you're looking to sell.
Yes.
Okay,
5.02 acre building lot, single family home.
single family. What was the plan before?
I'm sorry.
What was the plan that you had?
What was the plan? The plan was to sell it.
Oh, okay. So you bought it. You bought it to. I thought maybe you wanted to build or something before. Okay. Okay. You've owned this since 2008. I can see.
You're right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So what do you want for it?
Well, what's it listed for?
Oh, is it listed on the market right now?
Well, it's not listed on the market, but what you got all this information in front of you. Whatever the last listing was, that's where we start.
Oh, okay. Whatever you mean the value of it, whatever the value is saying.
Well, what website are you looking at?
No, I'm just looking at tax records. That's all. Just the property tax records. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know about the property tax records. I think it was offered at $1,300,000. I don't remember where it was. $1,345,000, $1,395,000, something like that. No, I think maybe $1,345,000 or $1,349,000 in that park.
Let me see here. If you want, I can do some homework and then bring back an offer to you. Okay. Basically, the way I have to do that, I have to look at what the comparables in the areas are selling for, and see what the average property, what kind of lot they sit on.
My next door neighbor is got a $12 million house. So I mean, you can do all the work that you want. I mean, this piece of property is for a rich guy that wants to come in and build a house and build a beautiful house. So
I promise you.
You can do all the comps you want. The comps are meaningless.
Timothy, I promise you, I'm not playing games. I promise you. I promise you. Okay.
Why don't you do yourself a favor if you're serious? Why don't you take a drive over there and walk the lot? Take a look at the property. I mean, that's what I would do.
Okay. You said your neighbor sold for 12 million. How long ago was that?
It didn't sell for 12 million. It built a $12 million house.
Oh, built a $12 million. Okay. I do see that a property sold for 10 million here just in February. You know, I do see that. You know, so I'm not.
Do you know anything about Burnsville? Where do you do most of your work?
What
firm do you represent?
I'm Somerset, Essex, Middlesex, and I'm not representing a firm. I'm not an agent. I'm a private investor.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do, here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do some homework, okay? And then you don't have any idea of what you want.
Dude, make me an offer. Okay.
Make you an offer.
If you're a private investor, then you should be doing your homework. And so, why don't you just go to Zillow and take a look at where the property was listed last, and that's the starting point.
Zillow has the worst form of data ever, just so you know.
Okay. Hey Matt, do me a favor. Type in the address of the Burnsville property, 149 Overley Road.
Okay, I'll do that.
Just hold on a second. What's the offering price on that?
Yeah, Zillow doesn't have any suggestions for it. Yeah, you probably don't want that number. Let's see.
The last time it was listed with Berkshire Hathaway.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Berkshire Hathaway had the listing last.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it is in a second. By the way, it's on. Yes, I was right. So it's 1,345,000. That's the last time the property was on the market. That's what it was for sale for.
Okay.
It's you're familiar with Somerset Hills Country Club?
No, not really.
It's one of the top 50 country clubs in the country. The property backs up to 13.
I see it's right next door. Yeah. So you had it listed before in the past for sale. Okay. What happened? It didn't sell. Okay, it didn't sell. Okay. Let me. That's a good information for me. Let me just reach out back. Do you have a good email address?
Dude, you got my number. I don't know how you got my number. You got my number. You can call if you're serious. You got enough information. You can come back to me. Okay. Do it like I said. Do yourself a favor. Go walk the property. Go see the neighbors are.
Timothy, have a good day. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Timothy is not a candidate for me. Once somebody is, like that, as soon as you can, just get rid of them. As soon as you can. It's a land anyway, and it's not open. It seems like some guy that doesn't have to sell. He had it listed at 1.3, and he still has the audacity to be talking like that. You got to keep it moving. It's not about him. It's not about you. It's not personal. Just keep it moving. Okay. Let's see here. Make sure I drop that in there. All right. So another lesson is that make sure you try to look at the view of the property, see if it's a land. Try to not I try to, but sometimes I just forget. And again, if you make mistakes, it's okay. But try to look at see if there's a improvement on the land, meaning there's a building on the land. If there's none, then talk in that. Don't ask if what's the condition, right? But even if you made a mistake and you still what's the condition, I still managed to talk to him for a while. He wants to sell, but he's not motivated, so we don't deal with no motivation, basically. Okay. All right, so let's follow up with one more person here. I think I got one more person, two people to follow up with. Let's see if I can get this man to sign this contract. Oh my God.
Please enjoy this Verizon ringback tone while your party is reached.
This right here is a classic reason to This right here is a classic reason to avoid visiting properties if you don't have to. Sometimes you visit, you don't really lose, because you're talking to 3,000 people. But if you want to fill on a property, feel free. But it's not mandatory. It's not a it's not a magic thing that when you visit the property, someone will sign the contract. It's not necessarily true. A motivated seller will sign the contract, even if you're 50,000 miles away. Okay, I don't know if that's possible, but you get the gist, right? So that's the way that works. So this person here has a contract in their hands, and let me see here. I'm just gonna drop them into offer out and say waiting, so we can keep moving. We can focus our energy on new contracts. Let's see. All right, so let's try this one. Another follow up here. Robert is very interested to sell the property. He gave his personal number. It will be available. Okay, let's try. You're going to deal with all types of people and everything and in between, just so you know. Okay.
Hello?
Yes, I may speak to Robert, please.
Hello?
Yeah, is this Robert?
This is Bob.
Hey, Bob, how are you? My name is Ola. I think you spoke to my assistant some days ago about your house in Gillette.
Yes, I did, and I also looked you up on the website. So yes.
Oh, you.
Because my parents have been in the hospital, so I haven't been around. So I'm sorry if you missed me.
Sorry to hear that. Did you say you looked me up?
Yes,
Oh my God. All right.
Oh, well, you didn't know who you were.
All right. That's okay.
I
That's
came
okay.
from New Jersey. New Jersey, so that's
Y-
where I came from.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so
Oh,
you used to,
do
you
you
used to
live
sell
out of town now?
property in a, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Do you live out of town now?
That was good, okay. That was okay.
I said you live out of town now.
I've lived in Vermont since 1997. The house in question is my parents' house. I
Gotcha.
moved them both up to Vermont because they've been very ill the last couple of years, and so I have their financial power of attorney.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So let me ask you, what do you want for this property?
Well, your assistant, I wasn't looking to sell it right now, and I told them that.
Okay.
But I will be interested in selling it at some point. My parents aren't going to be around much longer. I'm renting it right now
Okay.
because they need the income and
Gotcha.
then be able to sell it after they're gone. But I'm really not interested right now in selling it. But it could be 6 months from now, it could be a year from now. So
Okay.
if you want to check back with me in a year, or if you want to, I got your phone number and everything on my computer. When the time is right, I'll give you a call.
Yeah, you save my number, and I will definitely schedule a follow up for. You said 1 year.
Yeah, I would say a year would probably be a good time.
Ideal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll set it up for 6 months. How about that?
Okay. You can check in.
I'll just check. I'll just
check.
check in. Yeah, I'll just check
Yeah.
in and see how you're doing. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, man. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. All right. So, he's not looking to sell right now. The beautiful thing about CRMs is I can set up a follow up call for check back in 1 year. Okay. Literally, and the thing will be on my calendar in 1 year. In 1 year. And calendar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, not 1 year. 6 months. Let's go back here. We'll just say plus 6. 10. Yep, October 11. I will check back in 1 year. Parents. I think that's what I have for today. Parents will not be around much longer. Longer. Back in 6 months to 1 year. That's all. We'll set that up, and we'll keep it moving. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see. All right. Let's see our task. I have a few tasks here. We have our two to center. Okay. All right. So today, basically, we secured potential two listings with my agent partner, and then we'll take it from there. All right. Hopefully, you've been enlightened and educated. Hopefully, that was a good exercise for us to go through together. So think about it. If you have 1 hour, if you have 2 hours, if you're not having to teach anyone, and you can spend time just prospecting and talking to people, putting out offers every day. Just think about 6 months from now, all the deals you'll be working on, and they start piling on each other. Eventually, you'll have a pipeline that's basically deals closing from time to time. All right. So if you're brand new here, don't forget, go grab your free gift at smartrealestatewholesaling.com. That's where you want to go. It's available also in Kindle paperback and audiobook. And if you enjoyed this, or I said anything that made sense, or it was really enlightening for you, please give me a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up by clicking the thumbs up and make sure it lit blue. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment box below, and feel free to watch other videos. We have other videos that will help you here, and join us on the mastermind in the groups and everything. The best way to access all of that and access me is through smartrealestatewholesaling.com. Hopefully, you've been enlightened and educated. We'll see you on the next one, and peace.